Hello Aquarius, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Aquarius for the week of September 6th. Now Aquarius, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Aquarius, also understand the only place that you can get anything from me is my website, zaneintuitive.com. Make sure you're using the link below. I'll never ask you for money or ask you for a reading, either via email or in the comment section. I am currently not offering sessions, which is why you'll see that they're out of stock. But I do have like my email list and some other things there if you want to check that out. And I do daily content on Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also want to say I'm very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Same goes to my Patreons. But let's see what we have here for you, Aquarius. All right, let me make sure everything is in view, and we'll get right into this for you. All right. Looks good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Star. So this is a really nice card. This is your period of healing arriving, potentially your period of renewal coming in for you here soon in this week. Now this is also probably even much more than that represents a wish granted, because this person here is actually a genie. And not only that, it's this idea that they grant wishes, right? And so the thing is, though, you have to have first thrown a wish out to the universe in order for you to then have it come back to you. Is that right? So that could be coming in for you. Now, for others of you, you are just healing over something. There could be, by the way, and I did just notice, I'm kind of all over the place here, but I'm getting a bunch of messages that are coming in, Aquarius, but I did just notice that you have the Tower as well, and I'll get into why this is significant to get the Star with the Tower. It's definitely a good sign, but some of you may be catching the eye of someone, because the Star can mean like star power or being in the starlight, anything like that, like just your sort of audience being increased. It could definitely be indicated with that as well. So there's some wish coming true. There's a really nice energy with that on the bottom. Now, right away here in the middle, you have the Page of Cups. So this is what I'm talking about here, how some of you may be attracting somebody. Some of you may, like someone's potentially has their eye on you here with this Page of Cups, and this potentially for you representing some sort of wish, like you really wanting a relationship or something like that happening. And here it is arriving with the Page of Cups. This is some sort of romantic offer coming in. This could also just be happy news arriving if you're not here for relationships. This is talking about happiness in general because it's the Suit of Cups. Could be really focused on creative projects here that are working out for you with the Star as well. But some sort of increase in people coming into your life with those two cards is what I'm feeling. Either that's an audience or somebody or something like that happening. And I do feel like this is perhaps even a manifestation for you. Now, in the past, you have the Two of Pentacles. This is juggling or fluctuating wealth, okay? You can see this person's literally juggling the pentacles on the card. And so it can really go either way. And I will say that with this reading, it's kind of up in the air right now as to which direction it tilts or which direction it tips here. I do feel like potentially in the past there was a job loss for some of you, or there was a financial situation that didn't work out. The reason being is you have this Ten of Swords here. This is some sort of ending. There's an element of finality that comes along with the Ten of Swords, like because it's the last card in the Suit of Swords, but also it's the second loss. And so it's like something that represents a situation being done, dead, and over with. And So there was some sort of ending here in the past. However, the way that I like to read the Ten of Swords is it gives you an opportunity to release yourself from what is no longer serving you. And it also does suggest that there is new hope on the horizon, especially when you get it with the Page of Cups next to it. So do keep that in mind. We do keep these messages positive here, and so just keep that in mind. Now, you also have this Eight of Swords here, feeling blinded, potentially even blindfolded by what might be in front of you. Or I actually feel like this Ten of Swords caught you by surprise in the past with the Two of Pentacles. You had the blindfold on. You were, for some reason, you were in your own sort of sword imprisonment here. This is self-imposed restrictions getting in the way. And so for some of you, it's almost like a fear manifested in the past is what I see happening. And you get to decide when you want to flip that thought of, or you get to decide if you want to flip these thoughts of scarcity into thoughts of abundance. You have free will, right? And so it's really up to you on what direction you want to take. And the thing is, in this current situation, you are being offered healing and you are being offered happiness. We talked about how the star, this person's sitting in waters of renewal, healing waters, but you also here have the Four of Swords below, which is a card of healing. Okay, so this person is they are healing through the heartbreak, the pain, the challenge of the Three of Swords card, which is on the banner above them. And they're looking towards this other sword that they have, which is helping them heal, right? And so for them, it's for you, you're healing over this situation here, this Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles situation, which I feel like might have finances sort of intertwined there. You are definitely healing through that at this moment. Could mean that someone comes into your life here with that Page of Cups, whether or not they're romantically interested in you. They might just offer you some sort of happy like tidbit of information, like hey, and like help you see something in a new way. And then you also here have the Knight of Wands. However, I will say I do like this for relationships because this is definitely passion here coming in. Okay, Knight of Wands is sort of the maverick in the tarot. They're capable of, it's one of my high skill cards. They're like very skilled, talented in whatever they do. But more importantly, the Knight of Wands indicates moving residence or moving to a new location, taking a trip, going somewhere new, but doing it with like the full force of you and who you are and really following some sort of passion here. And so with this, it can mean somebody doing that for you, right? Like somebody coming in with a passionate offer with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. That's for sure a possibility. And for others of you, there's just like happiness here coming. And I do feel like you're going to investigate it with the Knight of Wands. So definitely like to see that. Now in the future here, you have, I'm going to just like actually do this a little bit differently. I'm going to go right here to this Tower card. So the Tower is a fearful moment in the tarot. And the thing is that the way that I am as a reader, I don't like to spread fear. And so here's the deal with the Tower. This is the universe coming in and collapsing your foundation down to its core. And sometimes that needs to happen. But whenever I get the Tower with the star, it's always a good sign for me because the star is required. It's required because after you go through an upheaval, like you go through in the Tower, you always need some sort of period of rest or healing rather. And the other thing with the Tower is people miss this one, but when you have a Tower moment, your vibration changes. And so when you go through a vibrational change, you then attract new things into your life. And so oftentimes people who go through Tower moments get something at the end of it, like either a relationship, a new person coming in with that Page of Cups, or a new situation for them. You have the Nine of Wands and the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, stability. I do feel like this person coming in is stable, maybe even long-term partner, marriage partner. And you have the Nine of Wands as well. Definitely you're not getting knocked off your path with that Tower. I do feel like it's a good Tower. Let's go ahead and start to get into the clarification so far. Please do hit that like button and subscribe if you're resonating. Also, I really appreciate all of my Patreons. You can check that link out in the description below. No pressure though. And I do hope you're doing well. I appreciate your time. Thanks for spending it with me. So let's see what we have here to clarify for you here, Aquarius. Let's see what messages want to come forward for you. All right. You have Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. I really like this tower. This has been sort of a theme recently with these. I seem to have recently been getting the star with the tower in my readings, and I do always love that. And for you, it's like you are not getting knocked off your path with this. You're not letting anything stop you here, as Mary Magdalene says, and you're potentially even helping other people learn throughout this period of time. Yeah, look, this is what I was saying. Serapis Bay, ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. You're going through an ascension period right now with your, I do feel like there are vibratory changes happening for you. And perhaps sometimes that has to happen through an upheaval or through a tower moment. And you're aligning with new people, right? And situations for you. Throughout all of this, you have Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Look, you are protected here. It doesn't matter if you believe in angels or whatever your spiritual beliefs are. You have the protection of the universe or of heaven or God, whatever it is that you believe in, and you're safe. Just affirm that you're safe during this period of change here. Okay, during this tower moment, just know that you are being protected at this time. So let's see what else we have for you. Pull some more tarot cards. A lot of different messages of just getting bombarded with so many different things here in this reading. So we have the Emperor, Temperance, and the Eight of Pentacles. Love that. So the Eight of Pentacles is the talent card in the tarot. You can see this person's wrapping up their latest creation here. Their other ones here are hanging on the post. And so some of you are definitely creatives in whatever it is that you're doing with the Page of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. And perhaps you're just not giving yourself space to recognize that with the Eight of Swords, because the Eight of Swords says you're trapping yourself. Okay, you're in some sort of self-imposed imprisonment. And so for some of you, I feel like there's a need to maybe flex like a creative muscle or do something like that. You have the you know what? I feel like perhaps someone threw a dagger at you, an emotional dagger or some sort of word at you where it's like hurt your confidence in some way. You have the Temperance and the Ten of Swords. Temperance, once again, you have the three major healing cards. The Temperance card of angelic healing, Four of Swords, rest, the Star, healing waters. So you are definitely, there was an ending here. There was a challenging situation in the past. It could have been around a work situation with the Emperor. That's big boss energy, as I like to say. It's a really good sign in career stuff, but you have it with other challenging cards. So some of you are just healing your career situations at this time, whether that's with a mentor or with maybe even a masculine in your life. You're healing something here going on. So we have the Three of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So I do want to point out we have 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 4, 4. So it's interesting. You may want to look up those angel numbers because we do have 2 angels appearing here on the board. So 888, 444. Throughout all of this healing that you're doing, throughout all of this rest, I do feel like it's productive rest and productive healing. Make sure that you're not missing out on some opportunity that may be right in front of your face, because the universe is trying to hand you something, but you're focused on this Ten of Swords here, these 3 cups in the past, these disappointments. Don't forget to look up too, okay? And remember that there could be something right in front of you. You have the Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, someone who makes practical decisions. Could be someone rushing in and you're interested, but you're also wanting to take it slow and just like kind of engage and be a rational, practical person around that situation. Could be meeting somebody in a group situation. You could also be moving towards friends or something like that with 3 of Cups, but joy, celebration, happiness on the horizon for you. As you deal with this, you have the King of Cups, you have the Page of Wands, and the Death card. So the thing is, the Death card is you have the 2 most fearful cards in the tarot. Death card is transformation. Okay, this is the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio takes things and transforms them into something new. And this is for you the death of a situation. I really don't feel like this is death and dying type of deal. It very rarely is, actually, with the tarot. It's so for you, it's like there's something here that's transforming in your life. With this 10 of Wands, each wand represents a lesson that was learned along the journey, along the path. And so it says that you've gained skills, you've gained experience as you've gone along this journey here. And so definitely like to see that. It does mean that there's like potentially hard work ahead, but you're ready. You have the knowledge available. Page of Wands with the Tower, like I said, so I do feel like there's an offer coming in. For some of you, Page of Wands is a passionate new offer, and you got that with the Page of Cups as well. Page of Wands is also good news. Like I said, I think something's there's an event happening here, and it's going to also bear some sort of offer or fruit for you. And I know that's hard to wrap your mind around potentially, but it's all about your vibration here that's changing with that Tower moment. And so that's sometimes how it happens. You have the King of Cups as well. Somebody's weathering an emotional storm. They have a high EQ, high emotional quotient. They're very good with listening to people, and they'll really offer you a helping hand. With that Four of Wands and that King of Cups, doesn't matter what gender they are, I do feel like you're finding someone who's stable, most importantly, emotionally stable, and there for you. Like they're there for you. And so this looks very good. It's just that there's weaved in through all of this is some sort of dramatic or situation or some sort of upheaval. You have the adjudication, coffin, despair, expectation, thief, courtship. Something went wrong here, okay? Something went wrong here with concern, thief, Eight of Swords, 10 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. Something went wrong there. And this is the whole thing that you're healing about. Whatever you intuitively feel when I say that is probably what it is for you as the watcher. And so, yeah, I feel there's just, the good news is your period of healing for that is arriving. And I do feel like you're going to take these lessons here, all 10 wands, everything that you've learned along the journey, and get better and figure out how to work through that. There's an ending, and I would just, at the same time, I would not be so hard on yourself with expectations. Just allow yourself to heal in time as it's supposed to. And also you have this courtship card, someone really trying hard to enter here, someone really trying to communicate with you. I do see a lot of you finding a good group of people as well with the Three of Cups and the community card. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I will see you in the next one.